My name is Matt Birdsey. I'm from Connecticut. The ResortLoop.com podcast starts now.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently holding for further traffic clearance. Once the monorail in front of us moves a safe distance away, we will resume our forward motion. Please remember to stay clear of all automatic doors. If you're standing, please continue to hold on to the silver handrails. Thank you.
Hey everybody, welcome. This is episode 68. Woohoo! Of ResortLoop.com. I'm Tim Scott.
I'm Bob Collar.
And it's getting much colder here in Northeast Ohio, Bob.
You're not telling me anything. I don't know. I saw snow on the ground this morning. So.
I was going to say there's a little snow I saw falling yesterday.
Not good.
No.
I'm okay with the little frost on the pumpkin. Snow, not so much. You heard me. A little.
I would not like that myself.
Look that up. Google that. Frost on the pumpkin.
This should be a fun show today, Bob.
This is going to be an interesting show today because once again we get to see what we like, and usually we're way off.
We're wrong. Let's face it. We're wrong.
I'm wrong. Everybody knows.
You are wrong. But in this case, I might be wrong as well.
But this show comes to us. Good friend of the show, Wyatt France.
Hi, Wyatt. How you doing?
Said he sent us a little message on our Facebook page. Of course, Facebook.com/ResortLoop for all of you that want to like us there. He says, we were chatting back and forth. He says, hey, from our chat today about reservations, food reservations, he came up with a good show topic. He says, you can choose your top counter service and sit-down restaurant to visit on Park Day. One sit-down, one quick service for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have to accept a meal plan and be in close proximity to the park you're visiting. So, yeah, it doesn't have to be in the park.
Okay.
He goes on to say you can either walk, ferry, or monorail, no repeats, and you can only eat at each restaurant once. I thought this would be good for everyone with the free dining plan offer. So,
that's a good call.
We made a slight adjustment to that.
We did.
We just decided, for time consideration, we're just going to talk about breakfast, lunch, and dinner at each of the parks.
Yes.
What our tops would be for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I love it.
So why don't you start us off with the all-day park that is the Animal Kingdom?
It is an all-day park. Are they even open for dinner? I'm sorry.
Stop it.
I'm sorry. Big things on the horizon for the Animal Kingdom.
We got Avatar Land coming, my friend.
Yes, we do. And nighttime entertainment, it's going to be fantastic.
Spectacular.
I love it.
So where are you taking me for breakfast?
Well, breakfast, this is tough for me, discussing breakfast.
Yes.
A lot of the times, we eat in the room or get something really quick.
I'm with you on that.
Notice out there, I'm just saying.
I'm with you on
we like to hit the ground running.
Absolutely.
I will say we have stopped at Pizzafari for breakfast.
Really?
Yes.
Well, they got a Pizzafari.
Well, they have your normal eggs, bacon.
Nice.
Things. I think they had waffles. But I do know that at that point they had a breakfast pizza.
Ooh.
That wasn't bad. I was going to say it wasn't fantastic. It was good.
Yeah.
It was very filling, so that I liked.
That sounds good.
And it's, highly themed in there. It's very colorful. Air-conditioned, because in case you didn't know, the Animal Kingdom can be a little warm.
How warm?
Africa hot.
That's what I hear.
That's the word on the streets.
I'm taking a little different tact for breakfast. I'm with you, by the way. We're big on eating breakfast in the room while everybody's getting ready.
Yeah.
Everybody can eat their breakfast at their own pace, and then
Pop-Tart, a donut.
Right. Then we're out the door. We'll pick up some muffins and danishes and stuff, but then we're out the door. I'm the same with you. However, if we're going to eat breakfast in the park, I'm going to the early breakfast, so I'm the only one in that park.
Wow.
You like that idea?
You dining with the animals?
I am dining with the animals at the Tusker House Donald's Safari Breakfast.
Ooh.
I'm going character breakfast. I want that very first seating at 8 a.m. before the park opens.
Ooh.
So I can be there alone in the park with my family.
What do they have there?
They've got everything.
Everything?
You know, it's a buffet. It's your typical, bacon, eggs, sausage, just everything. Waffles, Mickey waffles.
That does sound fantastic.
So because I want to get in that park early.
You want to be in there.
I'm going Tusker House.
I love it.
Lunch.
Now, this is tough because usually by lunch, we're gone. No, I'm kidding. No, normally we tour, so at lunchtime we either eat at the park and then leave for the day because we're big park hoppers.
Absolutely.
We like the park hopping, so we'll start in one, at lunchtime leave and go to the other. But I've never been to this place that I really want to try.
All right,
and I've wanted to try it, the Flame Tree Barbecue.
Get out.
I would love to get out and go there.
Because that's on my lunch menu as well.
Because I looked at it. It looks like they have like racks of ribs.
Oh.
A rib a barbecue sandwich.
Yes.
You know how I love my barbecue.
Oh. And it's good.
Have you had?
I have had the pulled pork barbecue at Flame Tree. It's delicious. It is so good. I love their barbecue. Mm-hmm. They've got great barbecue over at Flame Tree. So, yeah.
Now, does that have indoor seating there? Like I said, I've not been. I've smelled it.
No, it's pretty much you're sitting outside. Okay. So you gotta fend off some birds.
Oh, very nice. Pterodactyls, that kind of thing.
Yeah. The birds have a tendency to hang around those outdoor open seating areas and beg, but it's very nice. I will tell you this though. Here's a little tip.
Okay.
When you sit down to eat at Flame Tree because it's covered, it's a covered area.
Mm-hmm.
But when you sit down to eat, look up. Ask me why.
I'm going to ask you why, Bob. Why would I look up while I'm eating at the Flame Tree Barbecue?
Probably not just Flame Tree either. So I'm just saying, if there's an overhang of any sort, look up, because birds tend to like to sit up there.
Oh.
And my daughter and I ate there the last time we were there, and we sat down and we're getting ready to eat our meal, and I happen to glance up. I don't even know what made me look up, but there's a bird right above us. And I'm thinking, this is not going to taste good.
No. What could go wrong? They're Disney birds.
Yeah, this is not the tiki room.
It's not the tiki room?
No.
Oh.
These are real live birds, and so we picked up our food and we moved to an area where there were no birds right above us. So
I see.
You don't want any kind of bombs going off there. So.
No, you don't.
So look up at the Flame Tree. Yeah. All right, so finally, you've stayed in the park all day because you love it there.
I do. And there's lots to do.
And you were peeking over the fence at the new Avatar land.
You gave me a boost, so that helped.
So, where are we having dinner?
Well, usually I like a little bit of a later dinner. We've talked about that on the cruising show. I like late dining on vacations.
Yes, you do.
At this point, I think we're out of the park. We're leaving.
You're not even having dinner?
We're having dinner, but not there.
Uh-oh.
We're out. We're jaunting, if you will.
Jaunting?
To the Animal Kingdom Lodge.
I was going to say, you can't go very far.
We can't go far. Yeah. Although they'll be closed at this point, so I could probably just go anywhere. But no, I'm staying with the theme. And this is a toss-up for me. I have Boma on my list, which I've never been to.
Ooh.
But I've heard is fantastic.
Yes.
Or even the Mara.
Mara is fantastic.
Now, that falls more under the counter service.
That's counter service.
I'm kind of twisting the rules a little bit.
You're not twisting rules. You don't have to have... I'm adjusting the rules. We're making these rules up as we go.
We're renegades. No, somebody stop us.
Wyatt right now is screaming.
This podcast is off the rails.
His MP3 player. You can have dinner. You can have a sit-down for lunch and then counter service for dinner. Why can't you do that? Why can't your sit-down be breakfast?
I just don't want to be judged. I'm the one that judges.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I got to get that.
Like
buzzer
I said, this
back.
spring we were there, and I had the children-sized roasted chicken. That was fantastic.
Yes,
and I was full.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it.
I had the African stew.
Oh,
just because I wanted to try something just unique and
yes.
And, oh my gosh, it was so good on a bed of rice. Oh wow.
So plus at that point, I went back in the air conditioning. I've been in the Animal Kingdom all day long. I probably lost like 30 pounds. I need some air is what I'm saying. Bob, where are you going for dinner?
I am going... Okay, now, keep in mind, I just had a huge breakfast at Tusker House.
You did.
I had fantastic barbecue at Flame Tree.
What'd you get? Did you get the ribs? Or the
I probably
sandwich?
went pulled pork again. I
Really?
just love
Okay.
their pulled pork sandwiches. I may have gone with the ribs because those are good as well. We've eaten there twice. But anyway, I want something a little lighter. Mm-hmm. This is why I changed the rules, because I'm going counter service too. I'm going to Pizzafari. I like Pizzafari. Same reason as you. I like the ambiance. And just something a little light, a little, pizza for the family or whatever, and maybe a salad.
Not a bad call.
So
Sometimes that's all you want for a meal. Is a nice salad, give me a nice tea, we're good to go.
Absolutely.
I love it.
So we are moving on
We're moving.
to Hollywood Studios.
We're on the bus.
We're on the bus. It's day 2.
Day 2.
We're at the studios. Where are you having breakfast?
Again, I'm not going to rehash the whole breakfast thing, but if I do get something to eat, I'm not even sure this place is still there because I heard terrible, terrible rumors.
Uh-oh.
Starring Rolls Bakery.
Last time we were there, it was still open.
I heard something about this Starbucks conglomerate coming in.
I don't
know.
I don't even,
We're going to assume it's there right now.
No.
I'd just like to go in and get like a little pastry and a little cup of coffee. Maybe a bagel. You could get a cupcake. How great is a cupcake for breakfast?
That place is very popular, too.
It is very popular.
The last time we were there, it was tough to get into. There was a line out the door.
Last time we were there close to rope drop. We zipped in, we got food, we're walking and eating on our way to Toy Story Mania to get some fast passes and ride the ride.
Nice. Good call. That's a good call.
Oh.
Because it's and very good food there as well.
It was very good.
I, of course, am staying with my same theme of getting in the park before it opens.
Not a bad call at all.
I'm going to Hollywood and Vine for their character breakfast buffet.
Ooh.
Which is just amazing.
Is that a good one, too?
Oh, I'm a big buffet guy. I do love a good buffet.
Yes.
And Disney does buffets like no one else.
They do a good buffet.
They charge you
Yes.
for the buffet.
That's how you know it's a good buffet.
But you're getting good food. So, I'm going Hollywood and Vine for their character buffet so that I can get in that park early.
Very nice.
Lunch.
Now, this is not a fairly popular place at the studios. I found. I'm not sure why.
Huh.
But I enjoy it. The family enjoys it. The ABC Commissary.
I like the ABC commissary.
Do you?
I do.
I think it gets a bad rap for not having this extremely diverse menu.
Now, see, I found that they have a nice menu because speaking of wraps, they have wraps and they tend to have healthier choices.
They do.
So, yeah, I'm with you on that. That's
I think last time I was there, I think I had a Cuban sandwich, and it was very good.
What difference does it make who makes your sandwich? Just why can't an American make your sandwich? Why?
There's a special technique involved.
It's
how they
like
roll
cigars.
It's like cigars.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I don't know.
I'm surprised they could smuggle the sandwich in. With the
that's true.
Embargo, but whatever.
we gotta call somebody on that.
Oh my goodness.
Very good.
And again, it's in the air conditioning. I like the theming in there, going back to the old, Hollywood look. That's just me.
I agree with you 100%. That's a good call. It's nice in that area, that little alleyway there, and yeah. Plus, they've got great music. They've always got the theme music from all the different shows going.
That is awesome.
Yeah. I'm going to go right around the corner from you.
Oh.
And one of our favorite places we just love to go. I'm going to Sci-Fi Dine-In.
You rave about the sci-fi.
It's the food. It's not the food so much as the atmosphere.
I understand totally.
It's so much fun to be in there. The kids love it, and you can get your kids can get a driver's license, a Sci-Fi Dine-In driver's license.
That is actually very cool.
That is very.
Is that out there? Do other people know about that?
So you get a little. I put it up on our Facebook page. So
a few people saw it.
Very few. Let's
No.
come on. No, come on. All right. So where are we going for dinner?
Where am I going for dinner? I am going. As I go through my paper.
Oh, he's got research.
I'm going to the old family favorite for us, the 50s Primetime Cafe.
Yeah, you like that one.
We enjoy that thoroughly.
I don't like being yelled at.
You don't like vegetables either.
And I don't like vegetables.
But it's got your standard home kind of food. People love the fried chicken, the meatloaf, milkshakes.
Oh, they do have the best milkshakes.
They do have good milkshakes.
Ooh.
And dessert, I want to spoil how the dessert menu comes out.
Spoil. Come on.
Spoil. Okay.
That's what we're here for. We're spoiling everything for everyone.
The dessert menu comes out on a one of the old Viewmasters.
Oh my
You
gosh!
hold them up to your
that's
eye, you put your
right.
finger, and it rolls.
That's right.
That is awesome.
That is. Not many corporations can get away with that.
No.
Disney can get away with that.
They know people.
Oh, man, do they know people.
And you're bound to see
is-
something from like your grandma's house inside the 50s Primetime Cafe.
Oh, absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
a knick-knack.
That is a good place to go. I give it some the business just because of the they're a little rough on me because I like my elbows on the table. Other than that, I am going. I'm a big Italian food guy. I love Italian, and I have never eaten there, but it's killing me because I want to so badly, and I know it doesn't get great reviews as far as Italian food, but I'm going Mama Melrose.
I have not been there either.
I mean, it can't be that bad.
It can't be. I find like when it's hot out, because we tend to go in the summer.
Well, right.
I'm not
right.
usually in the mood for hot Italian.
Right.
But every once in a while you do want some good spaghetti or lasagna.
Right.
Hey.
I like a little pasta. So, all right, we are just flying through.
We are
this.
moving through the world.
It's day 3.
Man, this feels like it's going in real time. This vacation goes so fast.
Man, isn't that the truth? All right, hit me up with Epcot. Where are you going to breakfast on Epcot?
Again, don't do breakfast a whole lot. Occasionally, we will take a later breakfast after we've ridden Soarin'.
Oh yeah,
And
you don't
we-
want to do Mission Space on a full stomach.
Oh, no. Oh. That doesn't end well for anybody.
No.
But maybe after Soarin', a little Sunshine Seasons.
That is a great call.
They just have everything down there.
They do, and again, healthy choices.
You got your fruit, maybe some good melon.
Yep.
Then you've got your standard, bacon, eggs, and that whole thing. But
Right.
juices, milks, whatever you could want.
Yeah, very relaxing down there.
Relaxing. There's usually not a huge wait to get your food and get out.
Colorful. It's
Gorgeous.
That's a good call.
Gorgeous.
I
Oh.
have decided not to go into Epcot for breakfast.
Oh.
Because we have done this before when we've stayed at the beach club. I like to take that nice leisurely stroll early in the morning over to the Boardwalk Bakery.
Ooh.
Get me some nice Danish or a cinnamon roll or something.
Yes.
And a nice cup of coffee. Go sit over in that little pavilion before I go into the parks and just relax, looking over at the beach club. I have my breakfast and then right in through the International Gateway into Epcot.
See, I assumed I was staying at a moderate hotel. Apparently, you're assuming you're staying at Super Ultra Deluxe at the beach club.
Well, look at that.
No, that's a great call. Great call.
Yeah, I like that. It's just nice over there. It's not crowded.
Right.
And you get a nice. So starting my breakfast off there. So all right, we're done with breakfast. You've ridden everything. You've made all the cast members angry over at Mission Space because now they got a lot to clean up. Where are we having lunch?
Lunch was a project for me. I couldn't decide.
Lunch was tough for me too.
Was it?
Yeah, right.
Because I didn't know what order I wanted to do things, and I'm still calling an audible here at the line. I'm leaving Epcot. I'm out. I'm making my way to the beach club.
Uh-oh.
I'm swinging at some beaches and cream.
That is ironic.
Don't you think?
I started with beaches and cream, but I changed it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So
What'd you change to?
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh.
You tell me why beaches and cream.
I'm thinking I would like a burger and or ice cream. Sometimes you just need ice cream for lunch.
That's true.
If you know you have a big dinner coming up,
That's true.
you just want to cool down a little bit, get out of the park,
Right.
relax a little bit. There's no more relaxing than the beach club. Well, maybe the Polynesian.
Sitting by Stormalong Bay.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
So.
a good call, and very good food too.
Very good food.
We have heard rumors for a while now that they're going to take out the arcade and expand beaches and cream, so it's more seating. I haven't seen anything. It wasn't happening when we were down there.
I think it's one of those perpetual rumors.
Yeah, the cast members didn't know anything about it.
No.
I asked them, but hopefully
just-
that'll happen. But
Just some wishful thinking by people like us.
probably, yeah. But beaches and cream is fantastic. I started with beaches and cream, and I said no. You know what? I'm thinking maybe Hurricane Hannah's for the same reason. You're sitting outside.
That was on my radar.
And watching. But then I changed that, too.
Oh, my goodness.
I said, no.
You have commitment issues.
I do. Because it occurred to me, there is, I think one of the best places for lunch is Sunshine Seasons.
That is true.
It's great for any meal.
Yes.
Breakfast and lunch, I think, are the best for Sunshine Seasons. So that's where I'm gonna do some riding, stay in Future World, and then hit Sunshine Seasons before I head over to World Showcase.
I had tough decisions because a few of our listeners had been recommending the Tangerine Cafe in Morocco, saying that had fantastic food.
Yeah,
I looked at the menu. That is quite tempting. I almost put that on my radar.
That worries me.
I know.
I'm not an adventurer when it comes to food. I've had bad experiences.
Sometimes you just want to try something new.
That's true. I should take your son's tack there and don't even ask him what it is. Just bring me something.
That's right. Bring me your best.
I don't want to know what it is. Just give it to me. All right. So it's dinner time at Epcot. The lights have dimmed. It's a beautiful evening.
Yes, it's starting to cool off a little bit.
Cooling off. Where are you dining?
Again, I wavered, but I got to be honest.
Make a decision.
I know. It's tough. And we've been there before. You've heard a lot about it. I have to, at least once on the trip, try to get to Le Cellier.
Yeah. That was on my radar, but that's not what I picked. But
even if I understand the beer cheese soup, the pretzel bread, is still to die for.
Yeah.
And on our father-son trip, Stephen and I, a few years ago, I don't know if I talked about this on a previous show. We did what we called the Great Le Cellier Steak Swap.
What?
Yes.
Explain yourself, sir.
He could not decide what kind of steak he wanted. He couldn't decide if he wanted a fillet or a strip. So he ordered one. I did the other. We split them each in half and shared them.
Look at you. You're such a good dad.
Yeah, I'm sharing meat. And they were both fantastic. So
I'm sure.
Whenever we go to maybe share something, we call it the Great Le Cellier Steak Swap.
That's a great idea.
It was very good.
That's a great idea.
But where would you go? You're not going to Le Cellier. You're thinking even further outside the box.
This is just a family favorite of ours, like Le Cellier for you. We've just always had so much fun there and enjoyed ourselves there. I'm going back to the land.
Oh.
And I'm having the Garden Grill.
Good Lord, you're never going to make it back to World Showcase.
I might not. I might not.
Oh, that's a good one.
But the Garden Grills, they serve family style. They just keep bringing you food. Are you noticing something with me? The buffet?
Yes, I'm picking up, yes.
Just keep bringing me food. But it's just, there are no calories at Walt Disney World, so you can just eat whatever you want. And I don't know. I like that, how it rotates, and it's just, I don't know. It's always been just a good time for our family. So good memories there, and we like to eat there at least once every trip.
Yeah, I like it when you get to the back and you can kind of see the ride, the boats down there and the land ride. And
Right, exactly.
You can hear the thunder from the ride. I love it.
Exactly, yeah, on the prairie, yeah. Very good, yeah. All right, so we're on day 4.
Day 4
of our trip. We are almost done, sadly. We've made it to the Magic Kingdom. Of course, we saved the best for last, the Magic Kingdom. I'm not so sure the best food for last, but there were some tough choices here at the Magic Kingdom.
There are.
It's where are we having breakfast?
Breakfast, I was thinking Starbucks, the new Starbucks they're going in.
No.
Exactly.
No.
Because I hear the lines are huge.
Let me say this one more time. No. You can go to Starbucks anywhere.
Well, I could, but sometimes you just want to grab and go.
I know.
But you're not just grabbing and going there. Apparently the lines have been pretty long.
I'll bet.
Plus, if you get a large coffee, or even a small coffee, as hot as it is there, what do you do with it when you go to get on a ride?
Yeah, you're just dumping out half your coffee.
You can't take it on any of the rides, I don't think.
No.
So,
right.
Maybe just sit it outside and it'll be there when you get back.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Oh, my goodness. So, I don't have anywhere for breakfast. I'm eating in the room, I've decided that day.
You're eating in the room. You're just grabbing something quick.
Grabbing and going. 'Cause I don't want... Normally, I would maybe pull a Bob Collar. I'll get the first thing at the Crystal Palace. But no, I say nay. I'm hitting the ground running. Bob, what are you doing for breakfast?
I am not going to the Crystal Palace.
Well, you've done that all trip.
I know. And I thought, I really was going to do that because the thought of going to the Crystal Palace and getting those pictures on Main Street with nobody on Main Street is always so good. But I went with the actual food this time, and I cannot pass up eating at the Polynesian at the Kona Cafe and having that Tonga toast.
Yes.
And just, I like it there. The atmosphere is good. It smells so good in the Polynesian, and that's just where I want to have breakfast. Now, I'm doing it as early as I can so I can be there for rope drop at the Magic Kingdom, hopping on the Resort Loop monorail.
I love that monorail.
And, that was my plan, is to eat breakfast at the Kona Cafe.
Nothing wrong with that.
And have myself not that Starbucks coffee, but Kona coffee.
Genuine Hawaiian Kona coffee.
Which is nothing better. All right, so it's lunchtime.
Lunchtime?
You finally, your Starbucks coffee has finally cooled down, and it's time for lunch.
It's cooled down to a lovely 200 degrees.
Exactly.
And we're having lunch at Pecos Bill's, the old standby.
Oh, the salad buffet.
Exactly. Again, I mean, everyone's had the burgers there. They enjoy the fixings bar. And chances are we're going to have an early lunch, probably like 11, 10:30, whenever they open. If the crowds have started to get crowded. Like I said, normally this might be when we would leave the park right after lunch.
Right.
But we're hitting Pecos Bill's.
I like that idea. I love Pecos Bill's. By the time you get back to Frontierland, it seems like it's always lunchtime.
Yes.
So Pecos Bill's always seems to be the place that we eat. I, however, am not doing that. I'm heading back out of the park.
You are a rebel. You're not even.
I'm going crazy.
What are you doing? You're not going in. You're leaving early.
Again, I'm going for the food this time.
Ooh.
Not for the atmosphere, not for the convenience, but for the food this time. And I'm going to Gasparilla Island Grill at the Grand Floridian. And I'll tell you why.
Tell me why.
Because the last time we were there, when we had the free dining, we had the counter service free dining. And so we were looking for counter service places to go. And for the first time, we ate there at the Grand Floridian. It's counter service. And it was some of the best food we've ever eaten. It was so fresh and good. And we sat outside at the Grand Floridian. You could see the castle across Seven Seas Lagoon there.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Past the boat docks. And it was such a nice experience. And the food was really good.
Hey.
Much like Mara over at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. Gasparilla Island Grill is very good at Grand Floridian.
You do not hear that from anybody else.
And not very expensive.
That is a ResortLoop.com exclusive.
There you go.
Very nice.
There you go. All right, so dinner time.
Dinner time. At this point, I'm starving. We had Pecos Bill's early.
Well, that's true.
Like 10:30, 11.
Yeah.
We've toured all day.
You had no breakfast.
No breakfast.
You refused.
I put my foot down.
So you're starving and you want a good meal.
That's right. And we're planners, so we plan this out 180 days ahead of time.
Oh, unlike me.
Unlike you. So we're leaving and we're going to Ohana's, where you're not allowed to go.
That's true. I'm not allowed to go there, so that didn't even occur to me.
We're being... You're like, Ohana what?
Where is that?
Is that place that clogs up the Great Ceremonial House? Oh, my gosh. And we're just going to go over there and have the traditional Ohana experience.
That is a great call.
They're going to serve us off skewers. We're going to have a look, again, across the Seven Seas Lagoon.
Yep.
At the castle. I'm guessing at this point the sun might be starting to set.
Nice. Oh, I got a tear. Going.
I know, me too.
Nice.
That is where the Scott family will have their dinner. Ohana's.
That is a good call.
Thank you.
I, however...
Knowing you can't get in there.
Knowing I can't. Ohana's is so far off my radar now that I don't even think about it. I too made reservations 180 days out.
And you didn't make them at Ohana's?
At exactly 7:01 a.m.
Yes.
Eastern Time. And all our friends over in the UK beat me out on most of the reservations. But I was lucky enough to get dining reservations at Be Our Guest.
I had it on my list right here.
Because, and I haven't eaten there, so I don't know how good the food is.
I've heard good things.
Understand, yeah, I have too. The ambiance as well is unbelievable. The atmosphere there is something to die for. So I'm going to try Be Our Guest for dinner. Where I was thinking lunch for Be Our Guest, but I want to be able to relax. I want to take my time. I don't want to be rushed, having the servers rush me in and out.
Exactly.
So there you go.
I love that one.
So we have eaten just about everywhere. I'm going to throw this one at you, and I know you yelled at me earlier.
What?
But I'm throwing this at you. What about Downtown Disney?
Downtown Disney?
Yeah. It's day 5. It's just before you're going home.
Okay.
So you got to eat someplace.
Are we doing counter service and table service?
Whatever you want to do.
All right.
Breakfast and dinner.
Well, breakfast, I don't even know about breakfast over there.
Yeah, I didn't have breakfast over there. Something quick, some coffee.
Oh, I'll go to Baby Cakes. I've not been there.
Yeah, I've heard some good things.
They're going to have something.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, something to have with some coffee.
All right.
But Earl of Sandwich. I have never, ever been to Earl of Sandwich. And everybody raves about it.
Exactly.
I got to get there.
I haven't eaten there either. I picked the same thing.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh. So let's see. Dinner is a place I have been, not for a couple years. Fulton's Crab House.
Oh, that's a good one. Expensive.
It is expensive. And I think I mentioned the crab claw platter. I think I mentioned that on a previous show a while ago. It had so many huge crab claws on it. There had to have been poachers involved. Sorry.
They're genetically engineered crabs or something, yeah.
They were fantastic. It was very good. And the lobster bisque.
You have raved about the lobster bisque.
Yes, I love lobster
I've heard
bisque.
nothing but the lobster bisque for years.
So I would recommend the lobster bisque and
excellent.
The crab claw platter if they still have that.
Excellent. I have never eaten at my dining decision, but I want to try Raglan Road.
Oh.
I want the entertainment.
Yes.
I want that the feel for being in an Irish pub, and I want to have some Raglan Road. So that was mine down at Downtown Disney. So
I like it.
We've eaten at T-Rexes and Rainforest and that, and it's okay. It's good food, but I'm looking for something a little more unique.
Yeah.
So that, my friend, is eating around the world. Resort Loop style.
Man, for talking about food for however long it's been, I am still hungry.
Let's go to lunch.
Let's do it.
That's all I got, Tim.
All right, Bob, thank you very much. Thanks for listening, everybody, to another food show here on ResortLoop.com.
I'm sensing a theme.
I don't mind that theme at all. Let's see. You can find me on Twitter. I'm ResortLoopTim. You can email me at tim@ResortLoop.com. Bob, don't forget our website, ResortLoop.com.
Yes, and what's that phone number they can reach us at?
The Looper line?
The Looper line.
That would be area code 414.
WDW.
Loop.
I love that thing. You can find me at ResortLoop, Bob at ResortLoop.com, ResortLoop Bob on the Twitter, Facebook /ResortLoop, and don't forget to rate us on iTunes. And where else can they hear us, Tim?
You can always hear us on what I like to call the Stitcher.
The Stitcher.
The Stitcher.
I like that.
I do too. Anyway, thanks for listening, everybody. Once again, this has been ResortLoop.com, the gateway to the magic.
See you, everybody.